Let's talk about
Yeah.
Dan and his obsession with movies.
It's cool. I'll run the podcast. Appreciate it though.
Oh, okay.
John, you haven't even been here the last 2
Get out of my
episodes,
house,
so
John.
guess
Get
what?
out of
You're
my
right out.
house.
I bailed on the last episode.
Yeah, and I stood in for you.
I appreciate it. You're a borderline buddy.
Yeah, I am apparently.
So what were you saying today? Sorry.
Oh no, I was just Dan was obsessed with Like Mike.
Yeah,
Remember the movie?
Oh, that
You've never
movie.
seen Like Mike?
Yeah.
that's every guy's dream.
We would catch him in the basement singing the song and pretending like he was.
Oh yeah, me and Dustin would take out the. We would take out the. It was a part without we took out his name and put Snow in.
Oh,
Song. Dustin was somehow he did that too. I'm trying to remember the song. It's basketball.
We're playing
Yeah, that.
basketball.
Let me just do the whole rap.
Now
real quick.
basketball is my favorite sport, right?
Yeah,
I like the way they
I like
dribble up and down
yeah.
the court.
So keep it so fresh on the microphone. No interruption. I know the song. No interruption when the game is on.
I don't
Alex,
remember the rest.
Take me to the hoop. My favorite play is the alley-oop, pick and roll, give and go, basketball. And he would say bow wow, and we would say something about Snow.
Oh,
he would
my
say bow wow,
goodness.
let's go, and we would say something like I'd say dance.
That and what was the dog movie you watched
Airbud.
8 million times? Airbud.
Dude.
I can quote that entire movie. I hated it because he watched it so much. I know. This
When
is the
when I got
original.
the chance to watch something, I watched it because I never did.
Yeah.
So
I used to
watched it.
relate.
All you guys did was watch TV then.
Yeah,
In the
what?
summer, yes. Because
Really?
mom was working.
Oh,
So we were the only 4 home.
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
What we would do in the summers, mom and dad both worked at the church because mom was a secretary at the time, and so we would just go to the church and just like hang out,
Yeah.
and we would like.
My
bring our-
parents wouldn't have let us watch that TV if they knew.
No, they.
You know what I mean?
we would bring our Xbox and just play in the gym and make messes and make Joel clean them up. That was terrible. I'm paying for it now, dude.
Yeah, you are.
What,
You
what have
deserve
you
it
found
all.
of yours. Like, what
Of
have
mine, like at the church.
you? Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
what's your worst church story?
I don't have a lot. Our people are really clean.
Yeah.
Our building does not get as bad as
Worst
it
thing you
could.
probably
Dude.
get is what, like maybe tissue stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, there's always one spot in the pew where there's nail clippings.
Yeah.
Every service without fail.
Is it the same spot so you know who it is?
Same spot. I do know who it is. I'm not going to
Guys,
say who it is.
Guys.
Why?
We
W-
should all confront that.
Nope. I'm
yeah,
just
let's
not
have an
gonna-
intervention.
We
Have
need,
him on the
like,
podcast.
we
We'll have
need,
an
The
like,
one
intervention.
thing for
Church
me,
discipline here. This is.
the one thing for me, I find myself going out of the way is not knowing who uses what stalls.
Oh yeah,
I say
would
for
wanna know
guys because like I'll go through there and there are guys that use the same stall every Sunday morning,
That's funny.
and so I don't want to know who it is. So I avoid the bathroom.
But I don't know which stall.
How do you know who it is?
Because I've walked past them like 3 times as they would go into the bathroom, and then 10 minutes later.
A lot of old people go before all the time though.
Just now
Yeah.
coming out, and I'm like, well, it doesn't take you 10 minutes.
Let's just say we got some premium facilities and people take advantage of that.
Yeah.
So, but no, I don't have any really gross stories.
Well, here's the thing about church is that if you do have to do a number 2, those toilets are rockets.
They are.
Yes.
Not wrong.
Those
They're not
those things are amazing.
And you can-
extremely low
I have-
efficiency toilets.
I've never even
Like-
been scared that they would plug. Not even like a thought
Okay,
that they
so
would
that's
plug.
really interesting because that is not the case in the women's
Okay,
bathroom.
some of them
The
are.
men's bathroom looks
No.
like you just opened up a dam and just whoosh.
The women's
Some of
bathroom,
them are.
like you can barely flush any toilet, and there, you didn't do anything in it.
You like
So
you like hold the handle down and it, yeah. But
Yeah.
then others like once they start flushing, they don't stop.
And then they
There was
Yes.
that perpetual flush.
Yeah.
toilet
None
that
of
was
the
there
sinks
for a
work
while.
well.
So I can adjust so there's a little dial on the side you can adjust the power.
Really?
So I must need to get in there and adjust it.
Yeah.
You probably should. You need
Yeah,
to
the
just
guy-
try
the
them
guy's
all.
toilet's like, man, I got this old car battery in.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just put it in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a shredder.
It really is. It really is. That thing will destroy anything.
Oh,
Those
my.
videos of like those big tanks that the people drop like.
Oh, yeah.
and it just crushes it.
Yes. That's exactly
It
it.
is.
And the pews, those things eat up anything else. Like when you're
Yes.
sitting there and you gotta, you're getting the rumblies in the stomach, you can just let it go and nobody will ever smell it.
You know,
Sometimes,
Yeah.
so
sometimes when people lay on the pews, I'm like, I can't even imagine
Yeah.
how
Use
many,
those cushions
how
have
much
absorbed.
gas has been
Oh.
put in those pews.
over the last 20 years.
Yeah. Huh?
Over,
it still seeps out.
I don't smell anything.
I
See-
think when you rip one in there, I think it pushes out an old
It's like
disgusting effect.
those pews, it's not going down. It's going right
going-
back up.
So John, can you tell us what you saw Lincoln do the other day?
Oh, what was I saying?
Oh no.
Oh, Lincoln, dude, he was cracking.
Lincoln
me up.
is me and Dan's
So-
nephew, by the way.
Yeah, yeah. So Lucy,
Well, this isn't
I think-
gross. This is just funny.
No, it was
It's
hilarious.
not-
And he's also
So you
5.
yeah, he's 4 years old. You were in nursery, I think. So I was sitting by myself,
Yeah.
and so if I struggle sitting farther back because I'll just like watch people,
Yeah.
and so I have to really pay attention. And so I had Lincoln sitting in front of me, and I kid you not, his parents and family were on one side of the pew, and like
Yep.
he was playing on the entire second half, like the whole pew. He had like all his toys set up. So he's playing with all his toys and stuff, and like that's I could just watch him do that for
Yeah.
hours. And so he got bored with his toys, and so he like grabbed his dad's phone, and his dad didn't know like he had his phone, and so he's trying to get into his dad's phone. He did that for like 3 or 4 minutes. His dad caught him, took the phone away, and so he's just sitting there.
Yeah, he's oblivious.
Yeah, and so he's just sitting there, and then he just looks over to his right, and he just picks up his backpack with all like that had all of his toys in it, and he just puts it on his head, and he puts it right on his head, and he just sits there like looking forward, but he has a backpack on his head.
For like
Dustin
minutes.
had no clue.
And dude, I literally was crying laughing, and because Matt and Mallory behind me were like snickering too.
Yeah.
And so everybody behind him was just cracking up. And it was like 5 minutes goes by. And then Dustin finally looks over. Like, I'm like, Dustin, please look at him. Dustin finally looks over at him and just starts busting out laughing too.
Yeah,
And he just like grabs it off his head.
So the funny thing is, I'm sitting like a few pews directly behind them.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Did you see
I
him
didn't
too?
see him do it. I just sat there, and all of a sudden, I see Dustin, and then a backpack floating next to him. I couldn't see his head,
Dude.
and then all of a sudden, I see Dustin go, take the backpack and move it, and I realize what happened.
I was dying. I
That
can't.
was amazing.
That makes me so excited to have kids because it's just going to be hilarious.
Stuff like
The
that.
One of the
little-
funniest things I've seen kids do is just put their foot in the air, and the parents not notice for a while, and their foot's just in the air.
sticking-
But also, Mackenzie Rains, when she was little,
Yeah.
couldn't find her parents when she went to the bathroom and came back, and
Oh.
she ran around all the way up front and ran around and back. It was so
Man.
funny.
Oh,
Well, I remember
So
one
good.
time it was Jackson when he was
Oh, yeah.
younger. And you remember
so
he was
cute.
leaning on the end what's it, like armrest thing at the end of the pew with his
Yeah.
face on it, and he kind of got away from I just forget her name. From
What,
his
Miss
parents.
Les?
Yeah, and all of a sudden you just see her. Do you remember? He just like slowly reaches down and grabs his leg, and so you just see his head. And all of a sudden you just see his head slowly go away. He just pulls it slowly back,
Pulls him
back
over.
towards her.
I love those pews when you fall asleep sitting up and smack the kids smack the back.
Yes,
of the
they do
seat.
that
Oh
all the
my
time.
It's the loudest noise in that auditorium. It's like,
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
like it's super loud,
Just a big thump.
and it always is followed up by a
Yes.
because they just got cracked.
Actually, today in church, when somebody's chair fell when we were in the gym,
Yes.
and I literally noticed that no one looked. We were all just like, because we're just like used to it. I feel like
Yeah.
it was really funny.
There was one time I wasn't there, but I've heard the story many times where I don't know if it was a choir tune-up or something like that, but somebody left your dad's mic on, and he went to the bathroom,
Oh.
and so you just hear the stream hitting the water, and it's because his lapel mic was on, and so it was going all over the
Oh
auditorium.
my
That's got to be
goodness.
every pastor's
And then
worst
the flush.
nightmare.
And then the flush,
the
did you-
flush.
that's hilarious.
And then
I-
the choir.
Yeah.
I was in the choir at that time. So
It'd
I
be
was
funny if you
there
heard
for
him
that.
go, oh, oh, it's starting to go so bad.
Oh no! Or he's like talking. He's talking trash about the people. I can't wait till I get out of here.
Oh my
Or
word!
were you saying Olivia upset?
I was saying I was there for that because I was in the choir, and it was like we were all trying really hard to ignore it, but it
Yeah.
was so funny.
But it wasn't like it was a tune-up.
What it was a cantata rehearsal.
Oh, okay.
everybody in the
Cantata rehearsal.
choir.
So whatever
orchestra.
Pastor John was doing, like I don't know if he was a character or something,
That
but
is so
or maybe
funny.
he was a narrator because it might have been one of those that just had the narration.
Yeah.
Whatever it was, he had a lapel mic on, and we were running through it.
That's
And
so
that
funny.
he left his lapel mic on, and the sound room left his lapel mic on,
Yeah.
and he went to the bathroom.
I always, when I'm in sound, I always make sure the lapel off because of that's happened with Kate's dad. Where he'll get done and start talking with it on, and so I always hit it off for that every time. And one time, you guys ever heard the story with my dad? They left his lapel mic on, and they started singing.
On
My
purpose?
dad's a really good singer. It wasn't on purpose, and so they have it recorded. Him singing.
Yeah, he was
whatever song.
completely tone deaf, and he was singing like
And
the
he's got
hymn
that.
with the congregation, but they recorded it,
Yeah.
and so they kept it. And then when we moved, and they had a big going away for our family, they made how they made a video or
Yeah.
whatever, and they had that playing in the back.
Oh
It's
my!
like my dad's like deep raspy.
He's a lot
voice.
better now,
No, he is.
but
But yeah, that
he was completely toned down.
I don't have a lot of gross stories. I'm surprised.
That's good.
I'm surprised, honestly.
I don't feel
I
like
re-
we have gross stories. We just have crazy.
Throw up is normally a really bad one. I think I've had
Ugh.
to clean up one time. Throw up.
So when I think back when Gary Knapp was the janitor,
Oh yeah, dude.
he had to scoop out some poop from the urinal, and it wasn't even a guy's. It was a girl, a little
I
girl.
remember this.
A little girl had come into the men's
Yeah.
bathroom and took a dump in the urinal.
That's skill. That's
Yeah.
skill,
I
honestly.
remember hearing about that.
Yeah,
actually,
it looked like a cluster of grapes. It was so weird.
Ew, bro.
Uriah will
Yeah.
never forget.
No, it was burned into my memory.
I was
Luckily,
telling the story to you guys. I think it was like on our way home from Dad preached about Dustin's military thing. We went to Dustin when Dustin graduated from what was it? What was it the first time you went? For
Yeah.
boot camp or whatever.
I don't know. You got
It was
AIT
at the
maybe. I don't know.
So we went to see him graduate, whatever it was, and I was pretty young. Well, we get there, and it's a bunch of young guys,
Mhm.
and one of the soldier guys is like, "Dude, somebody took
Like we just walked in.
yeah, we just walked in. It's like someone took the biggest dump I've ever seen in the toilet, and I didn't know these guys, and I'm young, so I'm just like,
It's like
he's
a-
like, you need to come see me. I'm like, okay, because I'm just young, trying to be, trying to. and then
About
we
all
go in
these
there.
army guys.
Yeah, and we go in there, and I am not joking. It was the size of a football. I mean, I was honestly like, how is that possible?
that's
And Dustin
crazy.
remembers it. And then, but the funny thing is, you're just standing there looking at the giant turd. I'm like, it's so cool, man. Look.
With a bunch of strangers.
It's one of a bunch of strange people I've never met. I didn't know what to do, but I was just like, yeah, look at that thing.
That's
Giant turd floating
crazy.
right there. But,
My brother Ben, when we were like first moved here, he was like probably like 3 or 4 maybe. He was like laying in the foyer, like on his back, like chewing on something, and somebody found out what it was. He was just eating a urinal cake.
Oh,
Went in the bathroom and took it out of the urinal.
that
And
is
he's
so
just laying on his
upsetting.
back, like looking at the ceiling, just
Oh.
like munching on a urinal cake.
That
dude.
is so
Up with you guys
upsetting.
and drinking pee.
Dude,
Yeah,
they-
what?
It
No.
looked so appetizing. Remember, like the blue, like they looked like
I
blue
mean,
donuts.
They look like giant icebreakers.
That's what I'm saying. It looks like candy.
Too.
Ew.
Ugh.
Ugh.
I can't say
Good
I've ever
times.
ate one.
Good
Me
times.
either.
Have you ever?
Nope, never even.
Dan, let's do our top 10.
Oh, okay.
That should go a little quicker than the.
Yeah, it'll go, especially with 5 of you.
What won that? What won that?
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob. That's right. Okay.
You have
I
to
need
watch it now.
All right, I got all this is top 10 is I have the top 10 and I'll tell you the category and you just have to guess what's in the top 10 all these.
And we've tried to do 3 lives
We tried to do
every
3
time.
lives,
So
but-
far, we're 0 for 2, 0
yeah,
for 3.
technically with the 3 lives. Then,
Yeah.
then usually by the time you realize you lost all your lives, we go up to the 4 lives and then all the way up to 10.
Yeah.
But I believe in you all.
So we have 3 lives
So,
to guess.
For this one is the top 10 richest actors. and
Richest
actresses.
actors and actresses.
All right.
Okay.
And
So-
you do know them, trust me. Like, they're very popular, except for one. There's one I don't know.
So how
It's
current
okay.
is this? Do you know?
It's all time.
It's all no, I understand that, but how current is it?
Oh, of all time?
Because like,
Like,
if
when was
if
the
it's from
list made?
2005, a lot of these Marvel actors are not going to be
This
up
was
there.
made in September 29th, 2023.
Okay, so it's very current.
Okay.
Okay.
Selena Gomez.
Okay.
No.
Are you
No.
kidding me?
Actors and
What?
actresses. She made most of her money with
No.
music. This is actors and actresses.
She's
Yeah.
an actress.
I know, but most of her
Okay,
money
Amanda,
is
you
music
got-
money, I think.
People make way more money than her, though.
Yeah.
All right, you guys have.
Can we
Are
start
we,
now?
are we counting that?
Can we start now? We'll
Okay.
start now.
Also, I was discussing it. I wasn't. That's why I was
Okay.
looking.
Oh,
Like I
our
wasn't
bad.
like I was telling him.
Sure,
Our
yeah,
bad.
yeah,
No,
sure.
you're stupid. I need you to know that.
I'm never
No,
coming on
she
this
is-
podcast again.
Okay, so
Okay,
Remember,
so
there is
top
one
10
that I don't know if she does again.
top
how about
10.
this? We'll all discuss, but then Uriah will give Dan the final answer.
Okay,
Okay.
Can we know how many are actresses and how many are actors? Can we
Yeah.
get that?
Actors.
So number one, I actually don't know who number one is.
Are you looking it up,
Number-
Luce?
No, I don't need to know.
She's
what
looking it
Not- not
up.
the number, just what's the breakdown?
Lucy
How many
can't
actors
play.
they met? How
How
many?
many are?
Give me a
He
second.
doesn't have the same list as him.
Lee, you can't play at all.
Okay. He has. This isn't the same list.
I feel like I would do better with like singers
Yeah,
than I would.
because I mean, number
actors.
one singer is Taylor Swift. Like she's like the richest.
I don't
person.
know. I think it's Beyonce.
No,
I'm pretty sure
Taylor
nine of them were
Swift?
Guys,
Like-
it's actors. Come on.
I know.
No, it's
Okay.
Beyonce.
No, I know, but I'm saying
I've got Beyonce.
Yeah,
okay.
Taylor Swift is
You
top
guys
right
want
now.
me to just do that one?
No,
No.
I want to do the actors.
No, he. I asked him how many are actresses and how many are actors, and he's counting
Yeah.
it.
So,
Okay, let's-
You guys can go ahead and discuss.
Yeah,
I'll tell you
let's
in a second.
discuss.
I feel
So-
like Leonardo has got to be up there.
Yeah,
So-
Leonardo DiCaprio,
Yeah.
Robert Downey Jr. is going to be on there. because he's like the guy in Marvel.
I don't know.
Brad Pitt's gonna be up there. Tom Cruise is gonna be
Jennifer
up there.
Aniston.
Jennifer Aniston, Meryl Streep might be up there.
Yeah.
Angelina Jolie might be up there, even though she's like,
Blake Lively.
I actually thought Blake Lively when he
oh,
was
you know
gonna say
what?
it.
That makes me think of Ryan Reynolds.
I know.
Yeah,
and he,
okay, so let's do one. Let's see if we can get
let's
one.
do.
Okay, so what's like the most
What about
obvious?
slightly more
Leo.
old school? Do you think like Al
Try Leo.
Pacino or
No.
That's true.
or
Try Leo.
Robert De Niro might be
David
out there?
Duvall,
nine of them are
Robert
men.
Duvall, maybe.
9 of them are
Nine of
men?
them?
Number 1 is the woman.
Okay,
So
if
let's
number
talk
one-
about the pay disparity in Hollywood.
Okay, so if number 1 is the woman,
It's got to be Meryl Streep, right?
No.
No.
Because
I mean, it
she's
could be.
volume too.
she's volume, but
Olivia.
if you're going by who's the like most talented, and you assume that the most talented is
That's
the richest,
true.
yeah, because Meryl Streep is unarguably the most talented actress. Like I won't argue that, but I don't know that she's the richest.
That's
So
true.
that you got to think of this like this actress also has businesses, like so it's not all just money from.
Oh, so
Oh.
they're okay.
Yeah,
So the-
Kardashian?
that's a
No.
good guess. But
Yeah,
a good
that is a good.
Okay.
I don't.
So like Selena Gomez might have been a good guess then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Olivia and Uriah.
You're not stupid.
You're not stupid.
Olivia and Uriah are going to carry us in this.
Probably
top 10.
not, actually.
No.
So what do you think? The woman. The woman.
What women do we name?
you also need to think of people that were like produced movies that have, you know what I mean.
So
Not just
Angelina
actors,
Jolie might be then.
Oh,
but helped,
right.
helped, you know, does that make sense?
It
don't
might
just
be.
think of
It might be
just
Angelina
straight
Jolie
acting,
then.
but they also helped make the movie.
But who did we name? What
Dan's
women did we
giving us
name?
so much.
I'm only
Um,
helping because you guys haven't named one out of all your
Okay.
guesses. So
Are you
that's
maybe
why.
serious?
maybe it'll
Okay.
be easier to focus on the men because there's more of them.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay, so
we-
Leo-
he said we haven't said one out of the men.
Okay,
So
so
Oh.
I
men-
said you've said one.
so I think we can
Oh.
all agree
Oh.
Leonardo DiCaprio is like got to be on there.
Okay, so
correct?
say Uriah, give him Leo.
okay.
I'm right here. It's not like you,
Well, Uriah's
it's not like
giving-
he's phoning in
He's
the
like the
answer.
final. He's like the final answer guy.
Yeah. Final answer.
So you're right. What's your final answer?
Here, let me call it in.
Phone a friend.
I guess we're gonna say Leo.
Leo. I got to double check, but he is not.
Okay.
What?
Okay, we're toast. Dan picks the hardest top 10s, dude.
I mean, I don't think these are actually that hard.
I'm just
Are these top 10 like American actors?
Brad
It's,
Pitt.
it's just actors in general.
I don't know.
We're so bad at it. I
Tom
guess.
Cruise probably.
Probably
Yeah, dude,
Tom
yeah.
Cruise. Just
Yeah, try
Length
let's
of-
get
I feel
one.
like we're all good with Tom Cruise.
yeah, Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise.
Number 5.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow, 5.
What about
What,
somebody?
I think Ryan
Just
Reynolds
to point
too.
out, 600 million.
600 million.
Just saying.
Oh yeah,
I'm
Tom Hanks might be up there.
There's only one time.
What about Ryan Reynolds? I do feel like he might be in it.
I don't know. I just feel like there's people that have a lot of big movies that are older than him.
Morgan Freeman. I mean, Morgan Freeman has been an actor forever. He's had like a long career to amass wealth. I feel like he could potentially be on there.
What about Mike Cocaine?
Michael Caine.
I don't know if I'm
Um,
going to tell you or not.
Can I say? Wait, I called Denzel Washington.
You were cheating, so you can't be on it.
I wasn't looking at that, John. I was looking at top 10 celebrities. He's doing actors.
Lucy does this thing where we'll sit down and watch a movie, and I kid you, 5 minutes in, she's looking up what happens at the end.
Oh, what happened? What happened?
What happened to you?
Yeah. It
Oh,
annoys.
I look up everything about their lives.
I do that.
It
yes.
annoys me, dude.
Okay,
Yeah, I know Jimmy Lee.
so Tom Cruise is number 5.
I don't know actors this well, to be honest.
We could do it different.
Let's just do the ones we've said. So, should we do Brad Pitt? He hasn't really produced. We said Tom. What did we say? What did we guess?
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise.
Okay.
Well, let's think of like highest grossing franchises because a lot of times
Yes.
they have like the richest actors just because they made the most. So if you think about like Titanic, which would be
Yeah.
Leo, which is why I didn't.
Yeah, I
which
know.
is why I
know.
didn't think. But anyways, maybe somewhere in Star Wars. So like if you're talking about Ewan McGregor or something like that.
Oh,
Or-
what about Indiana Jones?
Oh,
Harrison
Ford.
Harrison Ford. That's a good one because he's Star Wars and Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford.
Okay,
Wow.
this is a bogus list. And I think we
What?
should do a different one.
I could do a different one.
Can we
I'm going to
do?
name all of them off.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, I
Number
just
10
want
is
to.
Adam Sandler.
Oh,
okay.
Think about how many movies
yeah.
that dude's made.
Yeah,
He's
got some. Yeah.
Number 9 is The Terminator.
Oh,
Arnold.
Schwarzenegger.
8, Robert De Niro.
Okay.
7, George Clooney.
Really?
6 is Shah. Ruck Khan, which I
Shaka Khan.
that's one of the ones I was like, I didn't know if you guys were going to get that one.
Yeah.
Number 5 is Tom Cruise. 4 is Dwayne Johnson.
Oh,
Oh,
duh. So
yeah.
these are guys.
Fast
It's
and
he's more business
Yeah.
for sure.
3 is Tyler Perry, who just owned
Mm.
Oh.
a really different show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I was trying to say, like, think of people.
Yeah.
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 2, think of Jacob. Think of Jacob.
Chris Farley. No, I'm just kidding.
Who had his own show. You love this show, and so does your dad.
Oh, Jerry Seinfeld.
Seinfeld.
Oh, that makes
Jerry
sense.
Seinfeld,
Yeah.
950 million.
Wow, he's 2.
Just saying, yeah.
Wow.
Number 1, Jamie Gertz.
Jamie
Who the heck
Gertz?
is that?
I don't know who that is.
16 Candles, I Want You Back, Still Standing, Twister. The
That was a
Lost
weird
Boys.
list.
Oh, all the movies I wouldn't
That
watch.
was a weird list.
3 billion.
Jamie Gertz.
Whoa!
Jeez.
You know what? You
Wow.
guys said you know singers.
I need to look her up. Where's my
Zoom
phone?
in.
I
We
feel
could
like
do
we
that,
would do
or-
better with singers.
Or we
yeah.
could do Disney.
I think I
Or
something.
Disney, yeah.
Or yeah.
Disney movies or something like that.
A Disney movie one, yeah, because I was kind of a Disney brat. A little bit.
Sonny just passed out.
I know. Is my phone sitting over there?
Oh, look for it.
On this, I think it's on that.
Oh, it's too for the car. The cord doesn't reach.
You have one more loop.
Oh, I do.
No,
yeah.
he's got a bunch of
You
slaps
have
on the
one
ground.
more.
Where's it at?
Is it on this one right here?
No.
No? I
No.
don't know what I did with it.
Paying it.
Ping it.
Oh yeah, because I did go to the.
This is just this treat just really disturbs me.
Why?
I don't know. Amanda got
It's like one toe of a hoof or something.
her dog a peanut butter filled cow hoof, and
Why
it's,
did
so
that
it's
gross you out?
Yeah,
I
but
don't know.
She's
dude.
an animal.
It's a hoof of a cow.
They sell
And
pig ears too, man.
Thank
I
you
feel like
so
this is
much.
weird.
Oh.
You ever tried a pig ear? They're not that good.
No, no.
That's
Oh,
what we
she
feed
ate
them
a
to
pig. I gave her a
dogs.
pig ear yesterday.
She didn't even like it.
Although that would probably offend some people because I'm sure there's
Lucy
people out
sent
there
me a
who love
house.
pig ears.
Lucy sent me 2
Really
houses.
cute.
Guys, the Olympics is like 700 something days away.
Oh really?
I'm really-
700?
I'm really excited.
No,
about-
it's got to be less than that. It's 2024, right? So it's got to be
So isn't
next
it like a
year.
year from
So
now?
it's got to be like less
Yeah,
than
that's-
300 almost.
the stat I saw. I don't remember what the
I think he
number.
meant 700 and something hours.
Yeah.
No, I saw a commercial that said how many hours it's away. But like, what was the last one? Rio? No,
2022. I don't know what it was.
that was like the COVID year, kind of,
That
wasn't
was
it?
Tokyo, was it? No.
No, it was Tokyo.
Was it?
I think so.
If that was 2022, then the next The next Olympics would be Summer Olympics would be in 2026 because it's every 4 years, right?
But
No,
it's
it's
every
24.
two because it's
It was-
winter, summer, winter, summer, winter,
oh,
summer.
so the last one was Winter Olympics in 2022.
Yeah.
Okay,
So 2020
2024,
2020 was the last Summer
Summer.
Olympics.
and that might have been Rio.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited for it because, like, I don't know. I feel like we could go.
I'll go till we're done. Whatever.
We're going for the longest
Actually, we're going till my wife gets here.
ever. Yeah, when did she get back?
Probably like an hour-ish. But we're an hour and 30 in,
Why
so
don't
if we
you
can do
call
like
it right
30
now?
more minutes,
Why don't you
we'll be good.
What's your favorite Olympic
Are you
sport
done?
to watch?
So I grew up when Michael Phelps was just absolutely going crazy.
Yeah,
So I loved swimming.
swimming.
And the swimming races were always exciting to me, not only because Michael Phelps was going for like 50 million golds,
Yeah,
but in 2008 when he got, I think, 8 in an Olympics, there was one where the French were supposed to just blow him out of the water. There was a 4-man relay,
yeah.
and they all swam their legs. Like the fastest French guy was going last, and this guy for America just like he kept swimming his heart out, and he rode the wake of the French guy and ended up beating him like by a fingernail.
Oh my word!
And so he won his 8th gold. Like it was so.
I think
amazing.
I remember that. Yeah,
Yeah,
those-
so I am sort of biased against swimming just because of the era that I was watching in.
that
but,
swimming era
or
was
biased
crazy.
for swimming, but
I always like watching like the super random ones. Like volleyball's not that random. But I like watching volleyball. I think it's really sweet. And then like the what's the one? The speed walking one is so funny to
Oh my
watch,
gosh.
dude. It
I
doesn't
like-
make any sense to me, but
I like watching the gymnastics. And
yeah,
I
the
think-
gymnastics too is super
I
fun to
think
watch.
I enjoy because the women and the men do slightly different events. I think I enjoy watching the women and their
Mhm.
events more than I enjoy watching the men and their events
Yeah.
because I like the balance beam and
I
the
was
men
gonna
don't
say
do the
I
balance
think women's
beam.
gymnastics is a little more technical actually.
Yeah. So I think I like women's gymnastics for the Summer Olympics and for the Winter Olympics. It's definitely like all the ice skating and figure skating. And
I
stuff.
like the
Really,
ice
yeah.
That
skating.
is so much fun
I
to
do
watch.
too.
Like to me, it's just like it's got like the aspect of like the beauty of dance, but then it's also like a sport on top of it.
Yeah. You have to
So,
be athletic.
I think
Yeah.
that's what makes hockey the most skilled sport is because the way you're moving is
Oh,
so
yeah.
foreign to people and you have to, handle a puck and you're getting hit like you're in football. It's just crazy.
Pastor
Anyway,
Caleb told me he just signed up for like a 25 game like rec league. So
Yeah,
he's
I
playing,
was-
like all year round.
I was worried about him today with the ground being wet and stuff and his knee problems. I was like, oh,
He's
boy.
used to it, dude. He's
Yeah.
a skater. All right, Dan, what do we got?
I
Pick the mic
yeah,
back
that
up.
mic up. So I have a few.
Yeah, so let's pick one.
I'm thinking we'll do the highest grossing Disney movies of all time.
Nice.
Disney
movies of all time.
Highest
This is-
grossing.
We'll do the top. This is top 15. We'll do top 10.
So technically, we're still 0 for 2 on top 10s. We
Well,
won't
we'll
count.
see with this.
We won't count that last one. We got to get a win here.
I feel like Tangled's up there.
Tangled's got to be up there.
Frozen has to be.
Frozen
Yes.
2. So Uriah, you want to be the announcer of what we're gonna
You guys
pick?
Okay.
could just tell me, but yeah, you could do
I
that.
say
I
for
guess-
sure Tangled.
Yeah, try Tangled.
Okay, Tangled.
Good job, Uriah. Don't tell me it's not on the.
Pertinent question.
Okay, we
Like
gotta
you-
talk.
You gotta give me a second because my
Like-
phone just froze.
Like Uriah's question, when was this list made? So
This was this year.
this
I,
was
I
this
can't,
year.
I can't remember the month, but it was this year.
Okay, so it will include more
Let me
recent
make
ones.
sure. October 4th, 2023.
Okay.
Also,
There we go. Sorry, it actually froze, so I had to.
do you know if these are individual movies or like if you're like
In-
Shrek where you've got 3 or
No,
4 of them?
individual.
Okay.
So it's
Shrek's
telling
a
me
good
the
one.
box office number, how much they made.
Okay.
In order, so.
Okay.
Did you already have a guess? What was the first one?
I think they said Tangled.
Yeah,
All right, let me make sure because I want to double check, but I don't think Tangled's in there.
Yeah.
dude, you gotta be kidding me.
Yeah. So I think the second one,
Not Tangled. Yeah.
Oh, we have 2 lives.
yeah. Yeah, Frozen.
Frozen one or
Tangled is
two?
not.
Frozen 1.
Frozen
definitely
1.
more.
Tangled is not.
Tangled's not. You going with Frozen number 1?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 2.
Yeah, let's
Oh
go.
my word.
What?
So what would be number 1 if Frozen's not number
Well,
1?
you got to think about all Disney movies. Like, there's got to be probably like Pinocchio.
What if
or,
he's-
like
what if he's
Cinderella.
leading-
Frozen, the first Frozen did 1.28 billion.
Oh my
I'm just throwing that
gosh.
out there. That's insane.
But the second Frozen was the one on there.
Amanda, why are you
I
covering
didn't say
your
the second
face?
Frozen wasn't on there.
Because it smells.
That's
It might have been Sunny.
that's what I'm saying.
Sonny
He asked us
farted.
whether Frozen 1 or 2, so maybe there was so much hysteria after Frozen 1 that Frozen 2 did better.
I don't think Frozen 2
I don't
did
know.
better.
I
But
don't
it
know.
might
Let's try
still,
it.
it might
Let's-
still be on the list.
Okay,
though.
we got to try another classic. Is this Pixar?
This is Disney movie.
Disney movies. Okay.
So
feel
wait,
like-
does Disney own Toy Story?
Disney Pixar, I think so. Well,
Yeah,
I know
because
Pixar
you
Is
know-
does-
Pixar in there, Dan?
So
Okay,
you know
so-
Toy Story. Some Toy Story's got to be on there.
So I think it might be Toy Story
3.
3.
Yeah. Wait, the one with Lotso, right?
Well, I think it's Toy Story 3, and I'll tell you why. Because all the kids that couldn't spend money on Toy Story when they were a kid, like Isaac went in there and cried at Toy Story 3.
Yeah.
So all the kids that didn't have money when they were originally watching Toy Story probably spent a ton of money on Toy Story 3.
Well, that and Toy Story 3 was really made for the people who were kids when Toy Story 1 was made.
Yeah.
They were made for us.
So-
they made it
That's
for
some
us.
Great, and that's some great thinking right there.
Yeah. So
Okay, Toy Story 3, Dan.
I'm waiting for you, right, to tell me which one. All right, so is sorry, my phone keeps freezing. I think it is on here though. Number 5, there it is.
Okay.
3.
1.06 billion.
And that's specifically 3?
Yeah, Toy Story 3. Yep.
I'm so
Oh,
shocked how you guys
yeah.
got to that.
Yeah.
conclusion.
Are they all
Yeah.
cartoons or is it like some live action and stuff like that?
Actually, I think they're all cartoons.
yeah, because none of their live action stuff was really.
I'm just so
It all
blown away
sucked.
that Tangled wasn't on there.
Okay, let's get past it, Amanda.
Hey,
I'm so mad about it. Okay, I feel like something like
Approved Disney?
no.
No. Is
I-
Cars Disney?
Cars is Disney.
I
Pixar.
thought
Because
Cars.
Cars. I know it's a series of movies and there's lots of merchandise associated.
But I think
with
Cars 1 is probably the
Cars
one.
1's got
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cars 1.
Cars, like the first one.
Dude!
Oh man.
Oh, we have 1 life left, guys, and we have 1 or 2.
We have 2. We have
You have
number
however
2
many
and
you
we have
want.
number
Okay,
5.
think Disney princesses because those ones always do big.
So
All,
We've
all
got-
the recent Disney, like most of the recent
So-
Disney princess were the live action remakes,
Also,
like the Cinderella.
think
the Snow
about
White,
think about
and
when Beauty and the Beast came out. Like people were spending $5 to go to a movie. Now they're spending $15. So like if you do modern movies,
I
that
know,
are
I
probably
was
less
thinking
I
that.
popular,
feel like that one
they
has
might have grossed more money because it costs 4 times more, 3 times more to go to the theater.
He's got a point.
Dude, I wouldn't even have thought of that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Maybe like Incredibles?
I
Incredibles.
love Incredibles. It would
The
be on my list.
Underminer.
that's
Um,
that's Pixar.
Yeah, but I think Pixar is a
We gotta
subsidiary
go-
of Disney.
We have to go with a solid guess because this is our last life.
Okay, I say Incredibles.
Okay, Incredibles.
Incredibles 1 or 2.
Oh goodness.
I feel like it's 2 if he said that.
No, Incredibles 1.
But I mean, I prefer
Incredibles
1.
What do you think, Uriah? Do your
I'm
deduction
gonna
again.
trust her.
But
Incredibles
again,
1.
with Incredibles 2, it was all of us that wanted to go to it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Because it was.
Well, I think 1.
I mean, I want it to be 1.
You
But
wanna
I
go
feel
with
like
1?
because you questioned it, it's 2.
What are you going with?
I'm really mad at you.
1.
It's fine. You going with 1?
Mhm.
It's not on there.
Oh my
It's
goodness.
2, isn't
okay, we
it?
get 5 lives.
It's 2.
You want to go with 2?
Yes.
Number 3.
3 ever?
I'm telling you, it's
Ryan made a
it's
really good point of saying, think about how much hype went into these movies.
Yeah.
No matter if you liked it or not, there was so much attention for Incredibles 2 because how much everybody loved 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I actually
remember
said
that,
that,
when
but-
you're doing this list. Because
Yeah.
some of these might surprise you, but you do know them.
That's crazy.
There's only
Okay.
1 on here from the 90s, just so that's up.
oh.
So we get 5 lives now. New rule change.
No.
feel like-
It has to. If it's from the '90s, it's got to be like one of the
Aladdin.
big names. Yeah,
It's gotta be
Aladdin,
like
The Lion
Aladdin.
King,
Oh, the Lion King.
Lion King.
The Lion King.
Yeah.
Put that one
Well,
in.
Lion King.
The Lion King.
1 or 2. You're right.
Okay.
I just can't.
What are they at?
Hold on.
Come on,
It
Dave.
keeps freezing. I don't know why.
Because it's not
You don't have an
iPhone.
iPhone, yeah.
Oh, yeah, we don't have Wi
Sorry, I didn't mean to smack your leg. Like,
It's the circle.
Huh? No, we unplugged it so he could plug this in.
Number 8.
8
okay.
Really?
out of 10. So we have
So that was the only one from the 90s.
Yeah.
no.
Zootopia was really big.
That's a good point, Luce. Good work on that. She said Zootopia.
Oh, are you like making fun of her? I can't
No,
tell.
no, his face lit up when we said Zootopia.
Oh.
The commercials, like
The commercials for it were so good. Like I think people almost watched it because they saw the commercials, but they played all the good scenes in the commercials. So you watched it and it was a little bit
What
like of a letdown.
What about like Madagascar? Or is that? It's not Paramount. I think. Never
Yeah, I
mind.
don't know.
oh, wait,
I would
can
s-
I guess Zootopia?
You have to ask Uriah.
No, she doesn't.
Uriah.
No, number 7. Yes.
Okay.
I'm giving it to
Thank
her.
you.
Nice.
Thank
Number
you.
7.
Good job, Lucy.
$1.02. No, billion.
I thought that was a super
Was
mid movie
Atlantis
too.
a Disney one?
Yeah, but that's way
I
before.
loved Atlantis,
I
but
love
that'd
I
be
feel
the
like it
90s.
wasn't way before.
It was
Only one
90s
from the
though.
90s.
Okay, so
Yeah.
what name
Atlantis
what
was
we
from
have so
90s,
far?
I guess it was
You
90s.
guys did Toy Story 3, which was number 5.
Yeah.
You did where'd it go? You did Frozen, which was number 2.
We had Incredibles 2.
Incredibles 2, which was 8. Isn't that the only 3? Zootopia was 7.
Yeah.
So those you have those 4.
So we didn't get number
Well,
one
you
yet.
said Lion King. Where was Lion King?
Lion King was 8.
Eight.
Okay.
Okay, we have I feel like Beauty and the Beast would be in there. Is
I
that
agree
90s?
with you.
So when he says there's only one,
Oh,
he
no,
means
that
there's
was
one. There's
90s.
only one pre-2000.
Gotcha.
And
Yeah.
Beauty and the Beauty
I mean,
and the
they did a live action remake.
And
of Beauty
again,
and the
I
Beast.
give you a
Beauty-
hint, it was animated.
Beauty and the Beast
Back
again,
up.
when it came out, was probably $2.50 to go to a theater.
Yeah.
That's
So
wild.
it's like
Okay, we gotta think.
Well,
So
that's
then
why
it's
I
gotta
wasn't-
be
Big-
gotta be newer movies.
A
So
lot
That's
of
what I'm
hype.
saying.
Was
So,
Moana
Just to throw
a
stuff
lot of
out
hype?
there, 12 was
Moana?
Monsters Inc. because it doesn't matter.
oh
13 was Up. 14's Moana. And
Oh.
15 is Big Hero 6. I mean, he hasn't really mentioned those, but those eliminate.
What about
I said
Wall-E?
Moana.
Was Wall-E?
Wall-E.
was
I
good.
did not like
I didn't either.
But it was hugely popular.
Yeah, I would say put Wally in there.
No, I'm not here for Wall-E.
Okay, well, you don't have to like you don't have to like it. We
You don't have
just
to
trying
like it.
Wall-E. Like, I hate that. That's so creepy.
Are we feeling Wally?
No.
I think I don't know.
We got to think of stuff that was heavily advertised.
Was The Incredibles? Wait, we said The Incredibles.
Yeah.
What about, like I said, what about Madagascar?
I don't
I thought we didn't think that was
know.
Disney.
Oh, that's right. I'm stupid.
I think Wall-E has a decent chance of being.
Well,
on
we
the
can't think
list.
of anything else. Is this our last life? What are
We
we
had
at?
2 more. We went to 5 lives because we're so bad at
I'm going
this.
to go to 10 whenever you guys use your 2 ups. I would move on from
Let's
Wall-E.
start. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
I'm sorry, but we can't spend
Okay,
15
let's
minutes on
name
the same-
let's name all the princesses. So Moana's a no.
Cinderella.
Cinderella. well, no, we're talking about new.
The
Cinderella.
Princess and the Frog.
I was about to say
Remember
that.
when that came out?
That was forever though.
it was
ago.
not 90s.
It was not
That was,
90s.
Not-
it was after
Was
the
it
90s.
really big?
Are you talking
That-
about
Tiana.
Yes.
Princess and the Frog. That was after the
Yes.
90s.
You're
That was
right.
not a 90s one.
Was that
That and it was real
popular?
political too, because it was
Yes.
the first like diverse princess and
Yeah,
all
yeah,
that
yeah.
Which
stuff.
it really wasn't because like we've had Jasmine.
Correct.
And we had Mulan. But, like,
Yeah.
Oh, Mulan too, but that's
Love
90s.
Mulan.
But I think that
But-
was 90s.
No,
But
Mulan doesn't.
Princess and the Frog was definitely after the 90s. Like
Let's do
I'm
Princess
positive.
and the
Princess
Frog.
There
Frog.
are no princess movies
What?
unless you consider Frozen 2.
Yeah, that is a princess because Elsa's.
We should have gone with most popular as opposed.
Okay, so he said Monsters Inc. Is not on this list in the
Monsters
top 10,
University.
but is Monsters University because everybody
Yeah,
loved Monsters
same,
Inc.
Same
Yeah.
thing.
to
Everybody
Monsters
came back.
University. Let's do
Monsters
that.
University?
Put that one in there.
Sure, you want to go?
Yes.
I think we have one life left.
Yeah.
That was such a good movie,
I
though.
like something Frozen.
Yeah, Dan, just blink once if we say it right.
So
I remember thinking,
think of you guys have named some, and there's more than just those one movies in that franchise. Think of that.
What do you mean?
Oh, like
Think of the movies you've named. There's
Like
more than
Cars
one of them.
has planes or something.
Well, there's Cars. There's Cars 2. There's 4 Toy Stories. There's 2 Frozens. Think
Maybe
of that.
another Toy Story's in there.
I mean,
that's pretty much what he's
could
saying.
Toy Story 4 build on 3? Like,
Yeah.
I don't
Would
know.
it?
I mean, I like 3.
Toy Story 4.
Toy.
4.
Yeah, we are good at this.
Where is Toy Story 4?
Frozen.
4.
Number
Frozen.
4.
It's number
Oh,
4.
okay.
Okay, Frozen 2.
Frozen 2 is number 1.
We are
Okay.
so good at this.
I'm sorry, I yelled in this.
I was so mad, not mad, but I was so annoyed because right after you guys said Frozen, you got, what about Frozen 2? And John's like, let's think of something else. And I was like,
That's exactly how you
Number
sound.
Number 1 is
That's how I
Frozen 2.
sounded,
Number 2
Dan.
is Frozen
number 2
1.
is Frozen 1.
We haven't guessed 3 yet.
What are we-
Number 4 is Toy Story 4.
You haven't got the you got the 91.
Number 5 was what?
Lion King?
No,
The
Lion
Flying.
King?
Name that one.
Finding Nemo.
No, we had like, oh.
Ooh.
So what?
Or Finding Dory. Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, Frozen 2 was number 1, then Frozen was number 2.
What about Finding Nemo or Finding Dory?
What
Finding
about them?
Nemo was.
What about 'em?
I don't know. It might be Dory because the hype yet again.
I would say
Yeah, I got.
Finding Dory.
No, I think.
But I think it
I'm going home, dude.
Different voice, and that was like a big part of it. And there was like a couple in it. I think that's why
She
we
makes
weren't allowed to
sense.
Watch it. But there's like a gay fish couple or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, I hate gay fish
I'm
couples.
I'm so glad she didn't say that in the mic.
They're the worst.
I'm done with the gay fish couples.
Yeah.
All right, so
I
Nemo.
think one of those two definitely.
Nemo.
Finding Dory.
You pick which Nemo.
No.
I get the pick.
No, Nemo.
Finding Nemo.
Dude, we're.
Nemo's not on there.
Finding
Dude.
Dory.
Finding Dory is number 6.
That's what we said. I said that, and you said
Is
no.
that all of them? That's not all of them.
You
What are we
kept saying
missing?
No, we're missing number
Same
3.
thing, pretty much.
Yeah, because we have
Because Frozen 2
7, 8. We
is
don't
number
have
1,
9 or
Frozen
10.
1 is number 2. We don't have number 3. Number 4 is Toy Story 4. Number 5 was Toy Story 3.
How do you
right?
remember all that?
I'm like, I don't know.
List, naming them all.
Number 6. Did we get number 6?
I'm trying to. There we go.
Yeah. We
Yeah, that was Finding Dory.
Finding Dory's number 6.
7 Zootopia. You guys got
Zootopia's
that
number
one.
6.
8 was
Lion
Lion
King
King.
was 8.
8, yeah.
And 9 and 10 is what we're trying to get.
So 3.
Oh, my bad. Finding Nemo's number 9. My bad.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, okay.
Let's go.
So
We're
we need
good. We got another life.
Outside.
We have another life.
that's-
So we have
that's
3 and 10 that we need to figure out.
3 and 10. Is that correct?
Yep.
So we
I'm
have
stressed, I'm
one
stressed.
life to get 2
So
more.
number 10 was between 2010 and 2015.
That
Whoa.
really narrows it down for me.
2010 and 2015. What? How
Is
old
it
was
another
I?
Cars?
It's not Brave. It can't be Brave because that one didn't do very well.
No.
I like
Disney
Brave.
princesses.
Daniel loved
Oh, that's
Daniel.
right.
Jacob loved Brave.
I was gonna say, I was like,
I loved Brave.
Yeah.
My name's Merida.
All you independent women love.
own hand.
All the independent
Oh, I
women
missed it.
love Brave.
Merida, the firstborn descendant of Clan Dunbroch, and I'll be shooting for my own hand.
crazy. You sound like my dad.
That was a terrible Scottish
Uriah, you got a
accent.
solid guess?
No.
All
Me
right.
Number
either.
3 was made in 2018.
Okay. So I was graduating from high school.
What about like Encanto?
And I was grinding.
Oh!
Oh, that was loud.
Sorry about your
Encanto
ears.
was
That
recent.
after 2018. I feel
Was
like that
it?
was.
I
What
don't know.
about
We don't talk about food now.
Poco Loco? What's that
I
one?
don't know what that is.
Coco?
Oh, Coco.
Mm.
Actually, it's like number 12 or something, but it's not top 10.
Okay.
Coco or Encanto?
We're kind of cheating, but
Number 3 is
yeah, we lost.
is number 2. It's a this movie, the second one.
That's why I was thinking Cars.
Frozen.
No,
Cars
Frozen
2.
No, we
2
did
was number
Frozen.
1.
Cars 2.
Frozen 2 was
We
number
already did Frozen 1, right?
Toy
You,
Story.
already, you got Frozen 1 and
Toy
2.
Story.
1 and 2.
Or 1 and 2.
Toy Story.
You guys already got the Toy Story.
Oh.
There were only 2 Toy Stories, and you got it 3 and 4.
Okay,
Okay.
we got to guess it, but we did not win this draft.
No,
We
correct.
did not win this top 10.
Okay. So it's
We're
the same
over
thing.
3 on top
So
10.
now we're just going for
Just a
number 10.
smidge.
Now we're just looking for number 10.
3 and 10.
Tangled.
I thought we just got
We
3.
didn't get 3.
No, he was giving us a hint
Yeah.
about 3. He said it was made in 2018. You said?
Yeah,
I can't
and
think of
it's
what-
the second one of a movie series.
Like, what was I doing in my life in 2018?
I was graduating from high school watching Disney movies. Which ones was I watching?
Number
Okay.
10 had to do with emotions.
Inside Out.
Oh, yeah.
Inside Out.
Inside Out.
Number 3, I'm really mad that you guys haven't gotten.
Wait.
Come on,
Don't know.
it's the second one of the series, very popular.
It's gonna be
You
like
talked about it.
it's gonna be duh as soon as we get it. But
Just tell us.
Cars?
I said Cars, not Cars.
Just tell us.
We don't know.
Incredibles? Because we said Incredibles.
No, we already said Incredibles 2.
Did you? Oh, then you got it. My bad.
Yeah.
Did you
Oh.
say Incredibles 2?
Yeah.
I don't remember Incredibles 2. It was Incredibles 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was like one of the first ones we made.
Yeah.
I know.
You just kick my feet off your chair.
Yeah.
Meanie pants.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Dan, where are
I'm
we at in
saying
the Star
sorry,
Wars
but I
series?
can't understand English.
Where are we at?
Where are you at in the Star Wars
I'm
series?
waiting for Kate to get back. to watching
What's the next one you're watching?
it. We need to watch. Besides the shows, we need to watch Rogue One.
Rogue One, okay.
Or there's Obi-Wan. Or no, it's a show. Either way.
Have any of you guys watched?
Harry Potter.
No.
We just got finished watching all of them.
Dude,
I like
just
Love
So
them.
that was one
One-
thing that we couldn't watch as kids. Was
one thing
Harry
I couldn't
Potter.
watch,
Yeah,
which
we
I'm
couldn't
kind
watch
of
it.
glad for, because
Yes.
now I get to enjoy it as a
It is. I know, right?
23-year-old. It's
Me-
amazing.
I love them. Man.
That series is
I
unbelievable.
love 'em.
Right now we're halfway through
I am-
the Half-Blood Prince.
Yeah.
I'm so
You're the Half-Blood Prince? That's a good one.
yeah, dude.
I'm right now almost halfway through the book. I'm starting the book.
John-
Expecto Patronum. I'm trying all these different.
Because
The show, they're like 3 hours long.
Yeah, they are.
And I can't sit through that. And so we'll like watch 50 minutes and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I'm kind of annoyed. We've been watching we've been watching the Half-Blood Prince for 3 days. So
You know-
I
you know
haven't
who
even
the
started
Half-Blood
it yet.
Prince is?
I don't know, so please don't tell me who it is.
Jiraiya.
No way.
I knew it.
But no, I love it. They're actually
I
really
love them,
good.
man.
Have you guys watched all of them?
No.
I haven't started yet.
No,
You
my,
seem like you would kind of be into it.
my marathon movie series was The Lord of the Rings.
Yeah,
Those are
we
the
were
ones that
Lord,
are
we
3.5
were Lord of
hours.
the Rings people.
Try Harry Potter because it's
So
so
Here's what-
funny. and
It's so
good.
unoriginal though,
It's
How?
funny.
because
It's funny, yeah.
because
Really?
there's very little creativity. You're like, hey,
There's a
I want
ton
this
of
to go away. Expelliarmus.
No, yeah.
Like, and then look, it's a kid who doesn't have his parents, who then finds some sort of weird older guy who knows the space magic, that then brings him up, and he ends up being the chosen one. Oh my gosh, it sounds like Star Wars from 1975.
But it's with
So
wizards.
is you're looking at it from you've never seen them.
Yeah.
So to me, Star Wars is also the exact same thing. Everything is
Right, but
not creative.
it
When you
precedes
watch
it by
Harry
a
Potter,
ton.
I'm with
And then you
Dan.
dive into. There's so much in it, though.
D-
You
Right.
haven't seen them, so
You got to
it's
try
hard.
it, Uriah. You got to try
Right.
it.
There's so much
Well-
more to Harry Potter than. I mean, again, you're looking at it from the outside, so yeah, it's going to seem boring. But
Right.
to me, Star Wars seemed pointless because it's just a bunch of dudes fighting with swords. Who cares? But now that I'm watching it, there's so much more to it.
You got to
Yeah.
try it, and I think you would really like it. And you know what? Honestly, we should watch them together. Like have a run.
I can only watch them for like 50 minutes at a time.
That's all. You and Lucy can watch them together.
we can watch what together?
You and
Harry
Uriah can only handle like 50-minute movies, so you guys are. Gonna,
No, it's that Harry.
It's not that. It's just that there's so much to take in. And half the time I'm up till like 4 a.m.
Yeah.
And so if I don't go to sleep like when we're tired, like or when I'm tired,
You
and
might
then
not
he
go to
wakes
sleep.
me up and then I
Yeah.
can't fall back to sleep.
Yeah.
well, you got to keep in mind
It's
she's.
that like burst of adrenaline if you stay like.
Yeah, like
I know
a
what you
second
mean.
rush of energy.
Yeah.
You got to
I-
also
I
keep in
hit a
mind.
wall. Either I go to bed at 11 or I don't go to bed till 4. Like,
yeah,
it's-
yeah. No,
Yeah,
yeah. You
yeah.
kind of get this weird like.
John.
I'm just
Yeah.
standing on top of the chair
First time standing on top of a chair on the podcast.
It's insane. Okay,
It's
so
gonna
here's
go up every-
here's my perspective on it. Growing up as a kid, when we watched movies, it was a really big thing in our house, and
We watch a movie every other day.
we always like it was. It wasn't rare, but it was like that's what we wanted to do so much was like watch a movie at the end of the day, and so we always hated when we would have to turn it off or they were we had to go to bed and
Yeah.
not finish it.
Yeah,
So for me, it's like
You want to.
I can't-
traumatizing.
it's so traumatizing. It hurts me so much to stop
Like, you wanna
halfway
go to
through a
bed.
movie because like
John's like,
I gotta
Like,
finish.
Shut up, Dad. Oh, I'm sorry.
And you got to keep in mind, Lucy, you're online shopping. You're doing all kinds of different
No, I'm
things
not.
while we watch
Literally
movies.
just,
I'm glad that was on the mic.
I thought there was gonna be volume out of that. There wasn't. This has probably been one of my favorite Borderline Buddies podcasts.
Borderline buddies. You weren't there last night.
We need to do like just a few more minutes, just so we have the 2 episodes.
Okay, let's kill a few more minutes.
So
The last.
let's end on a good note though, because I feel like there's
Yeah, it's
times
been
where
real
we-
bad.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Everybody.
What?
See if we can harmonize.
Yeah, let's just see if we can randomly harmonize.
Let's do it.
1, 2, 3.
Dan went falsetto. Dan went.
I hate you so much.
I love in The Office when they're talking about the happy birthdays. They're like, Michael always has to sing the high harmony. So they're all singing, and you just hear his high pitch come in. It's like
We
one
got
of my
some.
favorites.
We got some guests coming on this month. We have 2 at least, or 3 total, but 2 will be on probably at the same time.
We have 4 on right now.
And we have 4 on. Yeah.
Oh, we're not guests apparently.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying.
No, I
new
basically
guests.
am on the podcast now. So.
My brothers are going to be in town, so we're going to have them on, and then what is he? He's not my cousin now.
Well,
Cousin-in-law, my friend Gideon Baker will be on too. So he's a wild guy. You guys will
So that's going to be interesting.
enjoy listening to him. Yeah, I'll introduce him to you guys too.
Yeah.
He goes to PBI.
oh, okay.
Yeah. So
I didn't realize that.
That'll be interesting then.
yeah, it'll be fun. He's not a PBI student in
I think
any
you need
way.
to have. There's a couple of people I think you need to have. John Roque,
Oh yes,
Yeah.
Anthony Rudolph.
Anthony Rudolph
Todd
would be
Entman.
great.
Help us.
Yes, that
Oh,
would
help
be
us.
great.
Todd Entman is the most interesting man in the world.
Yes,
He is a character unlike any other.
my favorite.
Oh, and this morning in church, my dad said he wanted to come on.
Yes,
Yeah.
Mr. Leese.
And I was talking to Jeff Rains, and Jeff agreed with me. He's like, he's the only man that can stymie Jeff comedically. Like he's the only guy that can one up Jeff Rains as far as comedy goes.
I think Jeff and Ron would be
That would be
Oh,
funny.
gosh.
because everybody
Together.
everybody thinks
Yeah.
that Ron is Jeff's
Oh my
dad,
gosh!
which
And
is
you can
funny.
title
that
it
is
"It's
the
Raining Men."
funniest
Dude,
It's raining. That's amazing.
I think Uriah needs to be our new producer. Oh my word,
That's hilarious.
good stuff.
thing. That's one of the funniest running jokes at church for me.
If
That
you're-
Ron's his dad.
Yeah.
If your uncle Matt comes in,
Oh,
him and your dad on.
that would be so good.
Yeah, I want to have them on at the same time.
Oh yeah,
There's a lot of guests we need to have on.
that's basically our podcast at this point. We're expanding our buddies.
No, we are.
And that's what
Yeah,
we do.
it's
We
you
just
know.
want more buddies.
Yeah, we need more buddies. I was telling Dan we need to take
Yes,
Polaroids.
that's like
Yes,
That's
You have a Polaroid
fantastic as
camera?
well.
I do. You want me to grab
I
it
didn't
tonight?
know what you said.
And we can take one tonight.
We need to take a Polaroid of each person that we've had on the podcast and just
Yes,
have a
and
board.
have a board.
Oh,
I love
Oh,
that.
that's
Yes.
great.
Lucy, what did you say?
I said it needs to be called Beyond the Border.
Oh.
These guests, if you're gonna have in all these guests from
We're just
everywhere.
interviewing a bunch of Mexicans.
Yeah, it does.
That's,
I have a
no,
couple
no, no.
Mexicans I can-
That's why you put it behind a paywall.
Help us.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, you right.
Paywall. We'll just stick with Borderline Buddies for now.
I'm
But-
glad that we ended on a racist note. I'm glad.
It's not racist. What are you talking about? People
Yeah.
pay for stuff all the
Oh
time.
my
Pastor John's
gosh.
comments.
Yeah.
That was so funny.
Everybody does karate.
We're playing
That's
pickleball,
hilarious.
and this Asian couple is out there, and they played at a game with Dan and Pastor Caleb and Uriah and my
Yeah.
dad. And at the end of it, Dad goes, "I have to know. Do you do
Oh,
some
my-
type of taekwondo
Said martial arts.
or martial arts?" And she's like, "No." And he's like, "Well, you just got the moves for it." And I'm like,
Oh
everybody-
my.
The fact that he said, "I'm asking because you're Asian."
Oh.
Yeah, he said
Like,
that.
he full out said.
Oh.
What you're thinking is you're not going to say anything about her being Asian when you ask that question.
Right.
He's asking because of her reflexes. And no, he just straight up says, "I'm asking because you're Asian."
Oh
you're
my
sitting there,
goodness.
Everybody was kind of like, "Oh no."
And she just kind of laughed, and I think she was even a little surprised.
He was just
Like-
trying to be nice,
Oh,
but it
no.
was
I'm
so
sure she
funny.
thought it was funny.
No,
Yeah, she was fine.
her and her
it
par-
was funny.
her and her partner walked up, and she just like yells out, she's like, "Hey, Dan!" And he was like, "Oh yeah, we played with her yesterday."
Yeah.
It was so
Well,
funny.
like,
She-
hey,
I think they were there the last time we. Well, maybe they were different Asian people. I don't know.
But it was fun. We had 8 guys playing today.
We did. That was a fun time.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Can we shut this down, Dan? Please.
Yeah, if you want
I'm
to.
just teasing. What are we at?
We just exactly hit 2 hours.
You know what I want to say to everybody out there listening? You have to share this with your
Borderline buddy.
Yeah.
with a buddy of yours. Somebody that you would say maybe you're barely a friend with. Because the reason why me and Dan started this podcast is because we were barely friends. We were on the borderline.
And now they
And
can't be
now
separated.
We are together forever. So share this with a buddy of yours, and then we'll get popular and make money, which is one of our goals on the podcast.
John wrote down the goals.
I better get paid.
When John wrote down the goals, it was like the first one you wrote down was like make money, and I'm like,
No,
I
the-
don't think that needs to be our first goal.
The three goals was be funny. The next one was be interesting, and then make money was number 3. So
If you're funny, you're somewhat interesting enough.
I think so.
Be entertaining.
Yeah.
Hasn't worked for me.
Tomorrow we got the
You're not
Eli
so
Uriah
interesting.
pod dropping. That's a good one. Eli, it was so funny.
Sorry.
What would you say?
Your laugh
I said-
betrays
I
you.
said maybe because you're not as funny as you think you are.
Did you say that into the mic? That's amazing. You know what's funny is that there were times during this podcast where we would be talking about something and other people would talk, but they have the mic.
And they
I'm
think it
excited
can't
to
pick
hopefully
them up.
listen to this and be like, when did they say that? And that's going to be one of them. Like, something like that you didn't hear.
Or it's just going to be a jumbled mess of
Yes.
insaneness, and people are
Yes.
going to be like, this is too much.
Me
to
and
listen
Dan
to.
singing all the.
It's very true. Well, it's like we did the podcast yesterday, the one that nobody might ever hear. And like
Yes,
me and
it
Caleb
was
were talking about something.
Rated R.
Yeah, and then Amanda and Brody were like, let's just have our own conversation. They started talking.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
because-
guys, you can't do that with
I was like, how you doing, Brittany? How you doing?
Like, but I don't know what you guys said, so now
I don't remember. I think it was not
And
relevant.
fans will
No.
never know either. Just kidding.
What is it?
And the fans will never know either.
I know. We'd have to
No, they
cut
won't.
that down to 20 minutes.
Dan,
out of
is
that
the
3
music
hours.
playing?
Music's definitely playing right now. Can we let's do a recap what we talked.
So we started off with
What all did we talk?
Oh, I don't remember.
intros, and we talked about spankings,
Yes, and we talked about cars, car accidents,
car accidents,
Yeah.
and then
spankings,
Movies.
Yeah.
movies,
cartoons.
Cartoons.
Had the most
cartoons.
excruciating bracket of cartoons.
That
Yeah.
was
We were terrible at
Tough.
guessing the movies.
Yeah. We're
Did
now
the
like
actors
0 for
make
12 on
mistakes?
top 10s.
over 3 on top 10s. We haven't got one.
I'm trying to think of like top 10s that would be way easier.
You
I
just
gotta
need to look
find
them
it.
up.
We're just
before.
bad at them. Like, it's so funny that we can't get one. What was the first one we did?
Top 10 colors.
Actors.
No.
Yeah.
We could do
Yeah,
that
top 10
one.
colors.
Funny thing is-
Red, not on there.
What? This is garbage.
And you know, like the top 10 would be like colors that have like 10 words in them. They're
Oh,
so
yeah,
weird.
yeah.
How
Oh,
many
yeah.
primary colors are there?
3.
Yeah, so you can't.
3, maybe 4.
How funny would it be if there were 3 colors and we're like, all right, top 3 colors, you still didn't get it?
I don't know.
Well, unless you would find, we wouldn't.
Okay, so what does the color red taste like?
Blood.
Sour.
You're disgusting.
I feel like it would taste sour.
It tastes like cherry.
Sour. Like
Yeah.
what?
Cherry.
Mine's like fruit punch, like Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Why did I
Blood.
go blood?
I don't know. You're messed
Well,
up.
here's the thing. That's an interesting question because you're more going, what's the first thing that comes to your head
First thing.
food-wise when you name that color? So
Yeah.
like, if I said yellow, yours would be your brother's urine.
Oh,
I don't know what color it was. Not necessarily.
And
What
like
if
It
I
was
said
probably
green?
orange.
if
What
you-
about what does orange taste like? It tastes like an
I'm
orange.
thinking of an orange because
Yeah.
it's orange. Like that.
like mine's like
orange is gonna
Fanta.
pop in my head.
Fanta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Purple is
Fanta
grape.
orange.
You said purple, I'm thinking grape.
Great. What about yellow?
Bananas.
I'm
I don't know.
banana.
I think I'd have to go lemon.
lemon, yeah.
Lemon
Or,
more.
yeah.
I
Lemon.
think I'd have to go
Every villain is lemons.
What about
Blue.
what about brown?
Chocolate.
Poop.
Yeah.
I would
Chocolate.
Yeah.
You guys are gross. Blood.
Blood.
poop.
Gross.
I'm
What
in
about-
healthcare, okay?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
What about black?
Licorice, and I don't like licorice.
Yeah, isn't that weird?
I
Yeah.
just think of like.
I don't know
Licorice.
what I think of. What do you
I
think
was
of?
just so racist. I'm
Come on,
Oh,
man.
come
No,
on.
what food? Do you
Mine's
think of
like char on something.
Char.
So like when you
Yeah,
get like
yeah.
char.
Like a
on pieces-
marshmallow, you guys like when you make s'mores?
Yeah.
And you got
Are you so
Hot
excited?
take.
I love s'mores.
Hey, hot
love
take.
s'mores.
S'mores are not good.
You are.
I don't
full
love.
of it.
I don't love s'mores.
Okay,
Hot
also
take.
hates Olive Garden breadsticks.
Olive Garden breadsticks
See, Olive
also
Garden
mid.
breadsticks
So
are
I
mid.
think overhyped.
I will have.
So
say.
did you not like
They're
Lucky
overrated.
Charms or anything like that because of the marshmallow?
Yeah, well,
No, it's not that It's not that they don't.
The s'more itself, like
No, it's not that they don't taste good. It's
It's
like
the combination.
it's like you have to work so hard to make it, and then the chocolate's never melted, and so you just end up eating the chocolate.
I think it's
and you're
because
like,
you've never been taught how to properly roast a marshmallow.
dude,
I
Talk to
will
Ben
give us-
Zeroni.
Okay,
He makes the best
replace
s'mores.
the Hershey with the Reese's.
Yes.
but I've
also,
also
using dark chocolate tastes better than milk
Really?
chocolate. Yeah, because
I
the
didn't know that.
marshmallow is so sweet.
I don't like
that's
the combination. Like
see, but
I'll
I've
eat
also been to a lot
marshmallows,
of I've
but
been to
I
a lot
don't
of
want 'em
activities
again.
where we make like hillbilly pies instead of
those are
Oh,
better.
yeah,
Instead of-
those are-
Yeah.
Oh,
Those are
remember
really
our hillbilly pies at camp?
What happened with them?
You remember?
We kept well,
I can't-
And Nate threw it in the woods.
yeah.
Like,
Nate
wait,
was like, I'm the hobo pie expert, and we're like, okay, Nate, you got to take this because no one else knows what they're doing. And he kept burning them.
All
Like,
of them.
whenever-
And
like,
you don't remember this? We were all crying, laughing. You were too.
Wasn't it when
And,
they were
and
like,
the
cranky.
teens were giving their testimonies, and it was so serious, and we were all trying so hard not to laugh. We were crying,
Well, also,
and Nate
yeah.
broke it and to throw it in the woods, and it like broke off or something. I can't.
So
even
he
remember.
burnt it and he tried to flick off the burnt hobo pie from the
But
iron
he-
into the woods, but the iron part detached from the handle and just.
Oh, it was
Ah,
so
that's-
funny.
We
that's
were
awesome.
we were all so irritated because we
Yes.
didn't know that we were supposed to be making the hobo pies. We
Yes.
thought we were just going to
That's
give the
amazing.
teens the stuff and they would make it. But then I think John Roquet said, and the singles are going to make us s'mores and hobo pies. And then we were all immediately cranky because we just wanted to go back and go to bed.
We were tired.
That's-
Yeah.
Oh,
it was like the
man, it was just. I
perfect
think it
comic
was like
relief.
trying to
That's
be quiet. It was what made it so
Yes.
funny.
oh yeah, we need to do that.
Oh, yes.
Repeat
Like,
that.
rather than having one of
She
those,
has a little like photo printer thing.
yeah, like,
so-
it Bluetooths to my phone.
That's cool.
Okay, so I'm gonna go around.
You choose whatever photo.
I'm gonna take a picture
Oh,
of each
okay.
person in
Okay.
here.
Or just do like one.
You have
Like long
it has to be
pictures.
individual.
Hold the mic. You gotta hold the mic up. You're doing individual pictures.
Yeah, you have to have the
You
mic.
have the mic. Is that if not, you're just taking a picture. If not, it's just a random picture.
I don't know what to do.
There you go, Luke. You're the last
one.
I was holding like an ice cream cone. Like, this is not how you would hold a microphone.
Oh,
I need you to look like you're
you should have. I'll do it again.
look like you're talking. Okay, or do that.
All right, do you want to do it, everyone?
no, I'm good.
Show them that one.
Yes.
Boom. Sunny.
Close.
Boom.
I know.
So yeah, we'll get those printed off. We'll put them on the board.
That'll be cute.
I gotta get a picture of Eli. Actually, I have thousands of pictures of Eli, so that should be good.
That does not.
I have a lot.
Johnny,
He always
remember to text me because you always ignore me.
Oh my goodness.
he
I called on my Google like 4 times yesterday, and I was like,
He called you.
No, he
Or-
figured out our Google that John has a Google account. So then our Google in our house,
or Google Mini.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll be in bed taking that because it's in our room,
Mhm.
and all of a sudden it just starts ringing, and I'm like,
one time
Yeah,
it
so-
happened.
one time it happened whenever I was still working from home,
Oh,
and I am on a phone call with someone, and
And it's
he
just
wouldn't
going off?
stop calling. Like I ended the
Oh,
call.
man.
I had to text John and be like, I don't know what you're gonna do, but he can't keep on calling.
Dude.
Yeah, so he figured that out. He texts me like 4 times a day. I never respond just because
Yeah, it's a lot.
I don't feel bad. I'll see you on
No,
Wednesday. I'll
yeah,
see you on
yeah.
Sunday.
Yeah, yeah.
But he texts me so much, and so
like
like I'll show you my text feed.
He
He
came up. He
Hey,
came up to
Daddy.
me today.
like look at this.
hey Johnny,
Aw.
where you at?
He blows me up. And so now every Sunday and Wednesday he's like, text me, and I'll be like, okay. And he goes, don't ignore me because I know that you ignore me.
Oh my goodness, that's hilarious. I love it.
So every once in a while I'll text him. Actually, you know what? One time, I should have brought this up in the last podcast, but I should do some of my favorite Eli stories, but that's for another time. Okay, so one time he texted me. This was like recently. He said he thought he was texting his mom, and so he goes, "Hey mom, can you make me a chicken sandwich for me, please?" And then he said 2 of them.
Oh my goodness.
I'm like,
That's
bro,
awesome.
you're texting
You should
your,
have texted back and said, "Make it yourself."
you're texting your mom and you're
That's
in the
hilarious.
house.
Just make one, took a picture, and sent it to him.
That's hilarious.
Oh, but he was so embarrassed when I told him that.
Did he?
Yeah, I'm
Aw.
like, Eli, why were you asking me to make you a chicken sandwich? He's like, I thought that was my mom.
I haven't listened to his. Oh, it drops.
It drops.
now.
It drops tomorrow. Yeah.
It's funny because this is gonna drop way after that.
I know. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
it
true.
is.
But he came up to me today and he's like, "Hey, Dad." He fist bumped me like 12 times.
He's the king of
And,
fist
yeah,
bumps.
and
He
he was
can't
like-
turn him down.
He goes, I really had fun on the podcast. we're gonna do it again, right? I'm like, we're gonna do it again. He's like, when?
Yeah, you
I'm
give me-
like, yeah, we have a lot of guests we have to have on, buddy. I don't know. And he goes, oh, okay.
if you literally said, November 8th, 2020,
Yeah, that's probably what you should say.
2028, he will remember
He will
the day
Put it on his calendar.
and he will be ready for it.
Yeah.
But the thing about fist bumps is he can't turn down a fist bump. So I've tested it out. Like I have 20 plus times in a row.
Really?
Like offered him a fist bump and he can't. He'd be like, "Come on," but then he'll do it. he can't.
Aw.
He can't turn him down. It's so good.
Does your
But-
audience know that he has Downs? Like, do they have that concept?
We didn't really
Well-
talk
say
about it.
that when he was on, but
I think it's
don't-
pretty obvious.
It might be.
Okay.
Well, now they will
Now they
after
will.
the
Well,
fact.
unless he edits it out. Like, if you don't
Yeah.
want that out, you can edit. If you don't want
I
that
don't-
information about him out there, you can
Yeah,
obviously
I don't
edit
think
it.
that matters.
No, his parents were excited about it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
his
think that
dad was like, yeah.
Aw.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, tell him why you couldn't get to my house.
So we were. I was like, so we went and got pizza in the afternoon before we were gonna go over to Dan's house on Sunday, and I was like, we were eating the pizza, and he eats really slow, but he eats a ton. So me and him ate a whole pizza. I had like 3 pieces,
Oh my goodness.
And
Oh
she-
my goodness.
and garlic bread or whatever it was.
Jeez.
Down to that.
So he ate all that crazy bread, and then I offered him so I gave him a cookie that we had, and I was like, Eli, you can. I was like, we got to hurry, to go do the podcast. You can just bring that in the car, and he was like, I don't think I'll just eat it in here. So it took him like 10 minutes to eat a single cookie.
Because he just probably didn't want to leave.
Yeah, I don't know why,
Oh yeah.
but that's why we were
But
late.
he was great to have on though. He did really good. was
He
fun.
did really good.
And I asked him at the end. I was like, Eli,
Oh, no,
did you
Sonny.
have fun? And he's like, yeah. I think he really enjoyed it.
Yeah, he was kind of confused because we were doing. So what I would do is I would play a song, a Disney song, and he would have to guess the movie.
Okay.
And
He
so
did very good.
yeah, he did like
Way better than
he
us.
went 9 for 10. Like it was
Yeah.
insane. But he I
I'd
think
like to issue an official challenge to Eli Fellman.
you could probably win. Should we do it?
We good. And then we got to plan that out.
But
Right
I
in.
2025.
There you go.
but
I'll
I
be honest with you. I don't think you'll win. He's insane. Like first note of a song, he knows exactly what it is.
If it's like we just sit
You
there.
doubt
and
me.
I'm kind of that way too, though. Like
was-
music, I do not forget.
he was
Yeah.
kind of confused though. 'cause
Well,
he thought
when
I
this
don't know.
He
when
was
this
singing
drops
that.
tomorrow,
Okay,
you guys
after
listen.
this ends, let's try what he did.
we can do it on the podcast.
Oh, okay.
We could. Do you have that same list?
Yeah, dude. I can do
Okay,
it
let's
totally.
see.
Let's do it.
I know,
real
I
quick,
kinda
and
wanna
then we
do
got-
it.
we
I
gotta shut
stumped
this down
him.
'cause
I
I'm
stumped him on Moana. Actually,
surprised that one got it.
Oh.
yeah.
Is Kate home?
So spoiler alert: Moana is one of these songs.
Yeah.
Well, no, I can do
You gotta play
different
now.
ones.
Moana's not on. Sorry.
No, which was fun. The funny one was the what was the haunted one before Christmas?
It was
Oh, the
Nightmare
Nightmare
Before
Before
Christmas?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I started playing a song from that, and then he said it, but I didn't hear him,
He's. I heard just something about Christmas, but he said Nightmare or.
and I
he
was
did
like,
say it.
I didn't even know what that one was, so I was like, okay, Eli, you don't know this one, but he got it.
Yeah.
We tried to move on, but okay, here we go. You ready?
Mhm.
I'm gonna play it in the mic. Let's see if you can do it. I gotta turn my volume up.
I was gonna say I need to hear it.
Do you remember?
You want to go outside?
That's Tangled, yeah.
Like that's how fast he does them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That wasn't
Good
even
job.
music. It's just-
Yeah, it
One
was.
for 10. I'll listen to the top one.
Pocahontas.
Ooh, Eli might have.
I might have to eat my words here.
Yeah.
Eli might have a contender, some competition.
Next week, she's only gonna be listening to.
Absolutely. I'm off work right now for this ankle. I'm gonna be
That's true.
reviewing my
She's bored.
Disney.
She's got a headband on, listening to songs.
One of those squirt bottles.
Olivia's secret stuff.
All right.
Here we go.
Oh, Lion King.
No, it's.
I'm gonna be your mighty king. It's Lion King.
Yes,
I
Lion
said it.
King. Oh,
Lion.
I only heard.
It's
her say
Olivia
it.
only.
No, it's me too. I was the one who said it.
3 for 3.
Lion King.
Nice, Dan. I get it.
I think so. I think that's what it was.
Okay.
It's getting to the movie. Like I got the song. Mulan.
Yeah.
Move on. Good job. Good job. Let's try this one.
Oh, that was coming.
Is that Cinderella? No. Snow White? No.
No. Hold on.
Sleeping Beauty?
Whoa, this one's got me. No.
I don't know what that is.
That one
That's Toy
is
Story
Toy Story 3. No,
3. I don't know.
Robin Hood.
That is one I've never seen.
Really?
I've never seen Robin
Yeah,
Hood,
it's
so that would be
been literally
why.
since I was 8.
Eli didn't get that one either.
Here we go.
My dad just texted me, you know you have to get up early tomorrow.
You?
What?
For what?
For what?
I have an appointment. That he's
You're like an old person.
that
You have
he's
one
taking
place
me
to go
I'm
tomorrow.
33 years old. I know I have to get up early for an appointment tomorrow. Anyway, go ahead.
No, just text back. What?
It's they're in Lima, and so like the appointment's at 9:45, but it takes almost 2 hours to get there. Well, it's like an hour and 45 minutes to get there.
Okay, here we go.
Can you
Next one.
explain why you hate your dad?
I don't hate my dad.
Do we need to really talk about that?
No.
Okay, go ahead.
No, no.
I can't even hear it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
I'm
That's
I'm
how
thinking of
Matt-
the song title first, and I have to
know,
go.
and
Wait,
then
what's
getting to
the?
the
Yeah.
movie is like
I can go the distance. Nailed it.
It was the one. It was Tarzan. Where it was literally
That
the
was-
guitar strums
It
and
was like
Eli.
strum Tarzan. It was
okay,
like,
but like Phil Collins has a
He does have a
style.
very unique.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Toy Story.
Yep. Yep.
Even
Yep.
I knew that one.
Let's see.
no, I think you guys actually would beat Eli. Because
Maybe he's right.
Wait, I can't
Yeah, but it's
hear.
3 on
Maybe
1.
there is something the matter with me.
Wait, what?
I just
There
don't
is
see
something
how
the
it
matter with
works.
me.
Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He started singing that one.
yes,
He was like,
Is that
maybe
the
he's
one?
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you making fun of me because I just said that?
Let's try. I'm gonna try to get a more
There was
difficult
one. You
one.
actually started singing, like full on singing. Like which one
I love it.
This is a,
Bare,
no.
necessities.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Good job,
Yeah.
Dave.
Nice.
All right.
I know. I'm
Wait.
Toy Story.
No.
No.
No, that's like
That's all I'm
Princess
giving
and
you.
the Frog or something. Or
Got it.
yeah, okay.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that Olivia, we got to get Olivia and Uriah,
Yeah.
or not Uriah, Eli to go
Yeah.
go at
I'll
it.
be
Same.
reviewing my
I say,
Disney.
We need to shut this down. Can you guys give me your favorite Disney song? One of your favorite Disney songs, if you can't narrow it down.
Ooh, that's
all the way.
really tough.
Mine is probably is I'm what's the
Is it the I'll Make a Man Out of You?
no I'm
Oh,
I'm
that's
still
what you were gonna
I'm
say.
Still Stand.
I'm still standing, but I don't think that's a Disney movie.
Oh, from Sing?
No, that's
From
Princess.
Sing?
Love
Is that
Oh.
Disney?
song. I don't know if it's Sing
I don't
Disney.
know.
Is anyone-
I have no idea. I've
No, I
never
don't
even
know.
seen it.
Descendants music too.
Disney Descendants music is kind of fire.
I've never
it's like
seen
the
it.
teenage.
That's like the weird.
It's like the
characters.
teenager ones.
Yes.
Yeah.
I,
But no, my favorite one has got to be
Just good to me.
Lost in the Woods, Frozen 2.
Oh my goodness, I have a video of this from when we were dating, and he was staying. They had this house down in
You mean like that
Florida.
2 weeks?
Yeah, literally. No, he was staying down in Florida, and there was a Disney room that was themed to that like
Oh
that
yeah,
whole
yeah.
song,
I
that
remember.
whole
Oh,
thing.
oh wow.
And he was singing it, and it was kind of funny.
Yeah,
I know.
I sang the whole song. It was a
Kinda.
themed room or whatever.
That's one of your favorites.
Lost in the Woods.
I don't know if I can pick.
I said one of them. You don't have to pick like just pick.
Lost
one
in
of your
the
favorites.
Woods.
I know it'd be
mean,
hard to put one on.
probably Tale as Old as Time from Beauty and the Beast.
It's a
That's
good
a
one.
good one.
That is a good one.
Yeah.
That is a good one.
But I mean a more modern one, the one that like I like from
With Emma Watson.
No, not the modern Beauty and the Beast, but a more modern Disney movie. Would have to be
I don't think I could.
Yeah, I
either.
don't know.
You have to, or you're not, or you are stuck on the podcast forever.
It doesn't have to be your favorite. Just one that you-
Yep. I'm gonna go with that one. I like that one.
You right? Do you have one?
It's You Got a Friend in Me from
You
Toy
got
Story.
I do love that one. I also love
Is it good to be bad? Is that the one?
When Somebody Loves Me.
Oh yeah,
I love that one.
Yeah. Somebody love
So
me.
wow, you sound just like her.
Is it
So should we all sing our favorite song at the same time?
Helpless.
Ready?
What's yours, Dan?
Oh yeah,
I think mine is honestly the Hercules. I Can Go the Distance.
I love that one too.
Tarzan has some bangers.
I thought that
too.
was for sure.
Also, Phil Collins.
Yeah.
No, I love Phil Collins.
It's John's favorite Descendants song, and I think it's so funny.
Oh my word. It's called Chillin' Like a Villain.
Oh,
Chilling
boy.
like a villain.
Pretty embarrassing.
This is
but-
why you like it because it's wicked.
Oh wait.
Okay.
What's the the one from Moana where it's the big turtle singing it?
Oh, Shiny.
Shiny.
I don't like that one.
I want to point out I loved You're Welcome. Because
yes.
I love the sarcasm in it.
Yes.
So like,
I just love
would use
Sam
all the
singing
time.
it.
Yes.
Sam singing it?
Yeah, it's
I
the
wanna
best.
see that. But I was gonna say, I also love the Tarzan had some.
I'm gonna draw.
You'll Be in My Heart is just
You'll Be in My
stellar.
Heart, yeah.
No, it is. It's like number one. I feel like.
He sang all those songs in like different languages.
Yes, I have heard them actually.
Yeah,
That's cool.
pretty sweet.
For
Lucy,
one
what's
so
your-
small.
What's one of your favorite Disney songs? Just one of them.
I feel like I can't even pick.
I
I'm,
know.
Like,
I
looking
was
right
saying
now.
you don't have to just one of them.
Just what's the first one that comes to mind?
Is it from Encanto?
I do like
I
Encanto.
feel like we don't talk about Bruno.
I like that one.
Overplayed. Good night, dude.
I liked it though.
It's a
what's-
good song, but you
no,
just forget
what's
the
that one that we listened to? Like Voctiv or whatever they sing it.
Get.
Also, yeah, Voctiv does some really good
I don't know what that is.
Disney
What
songs.
is it that it is? It's
Oh, it's from it's
Wait,
from Coco.
yeah.
I never-
They
I
have
never
some
saw
good
it.
songs too.
What's
I
it
never saw
from?
that movie.
It's the one from Coco.
Yes, and it's the
Remember Me.
yes,
Yeah.
that one is
For
really
Me,
good.
I think is a really good one.
That's
yeah,
what we're listening to on the way home.
Or
I'm gonna listen to all these
I don't know
tomorrow.
if it's a Disney song. Well, is Anastasia a Disney movie?
Oh,
Yes. Once Upon a December is
yes.
like my top
I
song.
that is the song I sing to all the kids when I put them to sleep.
That's the song I want.
I love that one.
too.
She walked down the aisle to that song.
Yeah,
And so that if that's a Disney song,
It
that
is.
would be probably like
yeah, number one.
Up here. And Sonny, what's your favorite Disney song?
So anyway,
I just think that I love all of them equally. That's a great. Is that what you think she sounds like?
That's what I.
now
assumed.
she's got to go on the board. Put the mic
She
next
does.
to her.
Take a picture of her.
Actually, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna
Put the mic
Put the
up.
mic right
Yeah,
on her.
Sunny technically she was present for the podcast.
It's true.
She's just sniffing it.
like
Our dog's gonna hate us. Good night. She's been in the cage pretty much all day.
It's all right. Sunny had a rough couple weeks too.
Yes, she did. Poor girl.
yeah, this version.
Remember me. You guys ever listen to Voctiv?
Yes.
It's like the
I have.
acapella
Yeah,
acapella group. They're really good.
That's cool.
Thank you for playing it. Is your wife here yet, Dan? We're stalling. Like, come on.
What do you mean? I literally said let's name those songs and be done. I just
Okay.
All
You
right,
said,
close
you said
it
the
out.
music was playing a half hour.
Yeah, the
ago.
music's been
Thanks for
playing.
joining Borderline Buddies. I'm taking over since
I think I have a little bit more episodes than you.
true. Just a little bit.
What are we naming this?
Oh, this episode?
Yeah.
Oh,
We need to do that. We need to come up with a name at the end of every episode.
we do.
We have to stick with
Anybody
it.
have an idea for this one?
New buddies.
All right, great job, guys.
Beyond the border.
Beyond the border.
To beyond the border.
Okay, we'll do Beyond the
Don't we
Border.
all live in Ohio though?
No, it's
I
not.
grew up in
Stop thinking of
Michigan.
it that way.
Around the border.
Around the border.
South of the border.
South of the border.
There you go. Well, guys, thanks for listening
We
to
made it
the
this far.
Borderline Buddies podcast. Are we doing this all as one pod?
Yes, we do. Which is
Okay.
gonna be great.
Yeah, yeah.
Especially if the one yesterday we actually get some content out of it. We'll have a few.
Oh boy.
That was an interesting.
Okay, it wasn't rated R. When I said that earlier, that's an
Oh,
exaggeration. It
it's
was like
R.
PG-13. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
There was
fine.
only one cause you can say that for once in
Yeah.
PG-13.
Let's
I
say
think.
bye.
Doesn't work because Mandy got No. Let's shut this down, John.
Peace out, everybody. Fist bump, Dan.
This bump. Okay,
Yeah.
'cause everybody needs to see it.
Bye.